2014 Canadian Open Mathematics Challenge, Part A. In triangle ABC, there is a point D on side BC such that BA is equal to AD is equal to DC. Suppose that angle BAD is 80. Determine the size of angle ACB. So this is what we call angle chasing. And here we go. So the first thing, of course, is that this is an isosceles triangle since AB is equal to AD. So this angle will be the same as that angle. Okay. And they told us that BAD is 80. So this is 80 up here. So since the sum of the angles of a triangle add up to 180, we know that 80 plus theta is equal to 180. So 2 theta is 100, and therefore theta is 50. So this is 50, and that's 50. Well, these angles all add up to 180. So we got 50 here. So that means this one must be 130. So this angle in here is 130. And then now we've got this isosceles triangle. So that means that this angle and this angle are the same. So we'll call this x, that x. And then again, the sum of the angles of a triangle are 180. So 130 plus x is 180. 130, I think. And then 2x, therefore, is 50. And therefore, x is 25. So what do they want? ACB. ACB is this angle, which is essentially x. So angle ACB is equal to 25 degrees. The equations x squared minus a equals 0 and 3x to the power of 4 minus 48 equals 0 have the same real solutions. What is the value of a? X squared minus a is equal to 0. So x squared is equal to a. And we've got an x to the fourth here, so I guess x to the fourth would be a squared. Okay, so then let's take a look at that one now over here. 3x to the power of 4 minus 48 is equal to 0. So 3x to the fourth is a squared minus 48 is equal to 0. So 3a squared is equal to 48, and therefore a squared is equal to 16. A, therefore, is equal to plus or minus 4. Now, let's see here. Are there any? Yeah, a is equal to x squared here. So that means a is positive. So a is greater than or equal to 0. So that means the only solution can be a equals 4. So just be careful about that one little aspect of this question, that you make sure that we get only a equals 4 as the value for a. A positive integer m has the property that when multiplied by 12, the result is a 4-digit number, n, of the form 20a2 for some digit a. What is the 4-digit number n? Okay, so 12 multiplied by m is some 4-digit number, and that is 20a2. Okay, so obviously this number is divisible by 12 because it's a multiple of 12. So that means we have to figure out multiples of 12 that get close to 2,000. So you can just easily do that, 12 plus 12, or you can just do 120 plus 120, whichever way you want to do it. Eventually, you get to 1992, which is 12 times 166. That's sort of the closest one below 2,000. And then you just keep adding 12. And then when you do, you get 2004, 2016, 2028, 2040, 2052, 2064, 2076, 2088, and then 2100. So I'll stop there because this obviously is less than 2100. So of these, which one is this guy? Well, this one ends in a 2, so any of these end in a 2, this one. And that's the only one that ends in a 2, and therefore that's got to be the n. So n is equal to 2052, and that means A is equal to 5. And that's it. Elena, Beatrix, Celine, and Deanna played 6 games of tennis together. In each game, the 4 of them split into 2 teams of 2, and one of the teams won the game. If Elena was on the winning team for 5 games, Beatrix for 2 games, and Celine for 1 game, for how many games was Deanna on a winning team? Okay. So we've got A, B, C, D to represent the 4 players. They're saying that A wins 5 times, B wins twice, Celine wins 1, and we essentially have to figure out how many times does Deanna win. Okay, let's make a table of win-loss. And we got game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, 5, and 6, right? Because there's 6 games? Yeah. Okay, so let's fill this out, and let's see what we get. Okay, so Elena wins 5 times, so she's got to appear 5 times in this column here. So I'll just put her 5 times like that. And then for if she wins 5 times, she must lose once. So we can just put her anywhere in the loss column. Obviously, I'm going to put her there. Okay, so that takes care of Elena. Beatrix wins twice. Okay, we'll just say she wins here and she wins here. And then she obviously loses 4 times. So put B here, B here, B here, and then B here. Okay, that takes care of her. Celine wins once. So anywhere you want to put Celine. I guess I'll just put her down here. And that means she loses 5 times. So C, 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 and C. Okay, so that means we have Deanna left, and therefore Deanna has to obviously fit the remaining spots. So there's a spot here, a spot here, a spot here, and a spot here. And in the losing column, there's a spot here and a spot here. So based on that, Deanna won 4 times, and she lost twice. And that's it.